It's moving day, kind of. Hey, howdy, hey, it's Megan or Maggie Mouse, and this whole vlog will be like an at-home reorganization, redoing our apartment vlog. If you caught my last video, I announced that I have a new job. My day job changed, and I'm going to be primarily working from home. So we're changing the layout of our apartment a little bit to better accommodate like a workspace. I'll show you what I mean. We have a 2-bedroom apartment, and our second bedroom is currently this like shared office space for both me and Kyle, and it's a pretty good sized room. We have started moving things, so it's a little chaotic. This was Kyle's workspace in this like little cutout. And then we had just like seating area, his flat file. He's an artist, so he has a lot of like equipment and like prints and stuff that are stored here. And then this side of the room was kind of my own. I did work from home previously a couple days a week, so I did use this desk for that. And then mostly I have like my Disney stuff in here. And then this room is my closet, and the room we use as our bedroom. Currently, Kyle uses that as his closet. So we're going to redo this room so that our bed is actually in this room. And a main reason that prompted this, in addition to my new job, is, well, mainly because of my new job. In order to take like Zoom meetings and things like that, I needed to have like a little more camera ready. And currently, if I were to sit at my desk to do Zoom meetings, it would either be like Kyle's workspace as the background, which isn't great for me or him, or if I would open up my desk this way, the background of my Zoom meeting would be like this, which is cute for like YouTube videos and things. But for just like, you know, my corporate day job, they don't really want to see like my clothing rack and Mickey ears and things like that. So hopefully by the end of this, our goals are to have, like still have like a peaceful bedroom area over here with our bed. And then I'll have my office area still on this side of the room, but reconfigured in so that I have a better, basically like backdrop for my Zoom meetings and things. Nothing super formal, but just like a little more camera ready rather than like my clothing rack. And then the other room that's currently our bedroom will be Kyle's workspace once we're done with everything. So he should also have a little more room to do like projects, like larger projects and stuff like that. It's still not like a ton of room, but I'll show you. So this is the room that's currently our bedroom. So the bed won't be here anymore. My two dressers I'll have in the other room. That's the plan. So the only things staying in here will be the exercise bike, Kyle's dresser, and then that's his closet. So his desks will move in here and his shelves will move in here, and then he'll have room to do his work. Check-in / status update. I stopped recording like the time lapse because I was like, this is just gonna be really long because a lot of stuff takes a long time. So I'll show you progress. So this is in our former bedroom, now Kyle's office. Got most of his shelves and desk in here, and now we're just like bringing all of his stuff in. Yeah. Never enough room. And then once all of that is out of the office, our living room and hallway we've lost control of them. Like the dream has collapsed. Like I had in my mind, this was going to be organized, but you know, it is what it is. It gets worse before it gets better. So we're cleaning this area out. This is the current state. And, because you're doing enough self-deprecating for everyone. So we're cleaning this area out, and this is going to be like, again, our bed. The head of the bed will be against the wall, and then the like facing this way. And then I'll be able to like redo my side of this room once we have all this out and into the other room. Honestly can't remember what the last update was, but everything that belongs in Kyle's office is now in Kyle's office. So the flat file was the last thing we moved, and then his dresser is now out here. Obviously it is still absolute chaos in here, but everything has a plan. And then back in my office / our room, the bed is here. I'm washing the bedding right now. And so now I'm emptying out my stuff because I'm going to rearrange this furniture so that I have a workspace, but I also have my dressers by my closet area. So that's where I'm at right now. I can also tell that it's like much later in the day because this has been quite a process. Like, I knew it was going to be a lot of work, but it's taking even longer than I expected. But I am really excited about it, and I already have some ideas of like a couple things we need. Like in this area, I want to get those like wired, not wired, like plug-in wall sconces that I can like put, since we don't have like a lot of room for like nightstands. I just want something very simple that we can have like our phones on, like, you know, to charge at night. So I thought like wall sconces instead of lamps would help like free up some of that room. And that Monstera is not going to stay on the windowsill there, but I think it will be really cozy in here once it's done. I'm really tired, and I'm having like a bit of a personal issue because I didn't like how I thought I was gonna set it up. So this is where I'm at right now. I don't like that this is gonna be like blocking, you know, in front of the window, but it will be nice to sit there with the window while I'm working. But initially I had my chair facing that way, which meant like this wall would be behind me for Zoom meetings. Obviously I would redo like the artwork and stuff, but this way kind of goes back to what it was before, like my clothing rack. So I don't know. I was like, oh, maybe I'll move my clothing rack to right here instead of putting the dresser right there, but it'll still show in the Zoom meeting also. I don't know. Still not completely sold on this. But I need to like start putting the other pieces of furniture in their place, so I can see it and then think about like what I might want to do differently. So back to work. I don't like it. I don't know what I want to do different. So the things I don't like how everything's just like smashed against this wall. And I also don't like that this area I just don't like this area. I don't know how to describe it. I don't like it. And I don't like that my Zoom meeting would still be facing that way. I really wanted to have a wall behind me so I can like I've said a million times in this video already, stage behind myself. So my plan C, oh no, I broke my nail. Okay, plan C is to have this desk come out this way And instead of opening it up, just keep it like floating and have this behind it. So it'll just be like my little work area. And I do like this small little rug because that helps like define that little space. And yeah, I think that would work. And then this piece of furniture that the camera is actually standing on is like that narrow dresser I have that has like my jewelry in it. So if I do that with the bookshelf behind it and then my desk here, then I think instead of putting my dresser here, I think I might move my clothing rack to there, because that will also look better with all like the white, because that piece of furniture is white also. And then this dresser and the dresser slash jewelry stand that you're sitting on are the same color, this like IKEA black finish. So I think I'll put those where my clothing rack currently is. Sorry, I also can't talk. My brain is like dead at this point. So let's try it. Now, I think I'm mostly happy with this setup. And I think I've already said this too, but I am going to switch this out for the armchair we have in our living room. So that can be like a little seating area. Happy Tuesday. Today we are doing a few errands to get some things that we've like discovered that we needed. Kyle's office needs like another floor lamp, and I need, what do I need? Oh, nightstands for our little like bed area. So we're at Goodwill to look for some things first. Hopefully we can find some things thrifted so we don't have to buy all new. So yeah, go try Goodwill. We're gonna beeline for the furniture. I actually like this. I don't have a lot of lamps this time. I don't think there's anything I can't live without. Okay, Goodwill was a bust for like nightstands or anything to use as nightstands, but look how cute these are. I guess I'm gonna be one of those people with plates on their walls now in their kitchen. But I just love this so much, and it's Disneyland. And on the back it says this is for Disneyland's 40th. So I guess these were from, what would that be, 95? Oh yeah, it says it right there. 95. So there's this Mark Twain one with Donald and Mickey. This is my favorite, this Mickey one with the train. This Small World one with Daisy and Donald. Oh, I just realized they're in like little different countries garb. And these are actually what I saw first. They were stacked on top of these Disneyland ones. But I thought like they're just really pretty. These like perfect little Snow White scenes. That one, I don't love that, but it felt weird to not get both of them. This is just so cute. And these are, I doubt this is actually worth anything, but it is really pretty. Oh, that's cool. It has like the ink and paint people named also. I don't know how, but somehow it's already Tuesday evening. I feel like IKEA is like a time warp. But we do have nightstands now. We didn't find anything thrifting. We went to two thrift stores and I was hopeful, but yeah. So we just went with these little nightstands from IKEA, and we got the same exact ones for both sides. Yeah, they work like exactly for what we needed. And then for lighting over here, we got these corded wall sconces that will go like above the bedside tables so that a lamp doesn't take up like more room. And then I need to hang some wall art so this isn't just like a blank cube with a bed in it. And then my other target that I want to do is rearrange the wall art in here. And sorry, it is still so dark in here. Once I get those lights up above the bed, I have another lamp that's going over here. So hopefully that will help brighten the room up. But yeah, I need to rearrange all this wall art because now that the furniture is in different places, it doesn't really make sense where it is. Yeah. Oh, I also got new curtains. So those are coming down. I really thought this was going to take me like one day to do. So I'm glad that I took, well, I didn't take extra time off, but I have this week in between this, my old job and my job I'm starting next week. So I'm really glad I have that time because otherwise this would have been more exhausting than it even is. And yeah, that's my update for now. This evening we'll probably hang those sconces and maybe start moving some of the wall art around in this room. It's Wednesday now, not gonna lie, I've definitely like lost the plot of this vlog. But I have been making progress. I also have done nothing today so far because I had a haircut appointment and then I went to lunch with my friend who cuts my hair. And she did a really good job and it feels really like fresh. So that's nice. But yeah, as far as this project has gone and the vlog has gone, I've lost my momentum, but I'm gonna try to get it back this afternoon. My goal is to like sort out the stuff that's still on my desk and finish hanging pictures here and change out these curtains for new panels I got and hang a curtain by our bed. So I guess like the wall art and the curtains, that's my goal for this afternoon / evening. Little update here. I got Pepper joining me. So this is starting to come together a little bit. I still have like some picture hanging stuff and some items over there that I need to organize. Pretty much everything on that cart I'm like put aside because I need to find a new home for it. I also need to reorganize these cubes. Here it has a lot of like my craft stuff. So that area is still like a work in progress, but the desk is mainly set up. I'm still waiting on my new like laptop and equipment from my new job. That should be coming in a couple days. So then I'll really get that set up. That's kind of why those cords are a mess over here. But I did get the wall art up and it looks kind of goofy right now just because it's like lit from that lamp below. But that's that little grouping there. So that will be visible on like my Zoom meetings and stuff. And next I'm going to change out these curtains, and the panels I got were like super wide, like way wider than I need for these windows. So instead of buying 4 panels, I just bought 2, and then I'm gonna split them right down the middle. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna split them down the middle and like, so, you know, hem that raw edge, and then I'll be left with the 4 panels to replace these. Pardon my appearance. I just finished like sweeping and vacuuming, so I'm like but it's time for the reveal. I feel like I'm at a place that I can be happy with it, other than like my desk area because I'm waiting on my new monitors and stuff that are coming for work. But everything else I think is ready for the reveal. Here we go. Your Majesty, Paolo is exhausted because only Paolo can take this and give you. Since this room is going to be both my office and our bedroom, it was important to me that our bedroom have like a little bit of a separate, defined feel to it. I'm really happy with how it looks overall. Like it looks very like peaceful, and I feel like it's like staged in a really inviting way, and it makes me want to be in bed all day. And it is super cozy once you get into bed, because you're kind of like in this little corner, which is really cozy and relaxing. And then of course I wanted it to be separate, but also to work with the rest of the room. So I actually found these curtain panels on IKEA that I think made the biggest difference in this room out of like most of the changes. Obviously you can see they have basically the same pattern and design, but different colorways. So I chose this like green, and I don't know if it's a navy or black gingham, but it goes really well with our sheets and bedding. And over in the office, I have the orange peach color that really matched with the office rug I already use. And I just think it goes really well together. So it makes it matchy, but still keeps those two spaces like their own, if that makes sense. Plus, I think the green is just really tranquil for our bedroom area. I also really love the window seat area. This previously had like a more like bench banquette seating. And I moved this armchair from our living room to here. Basically just traded placement of those furniture pieces. And I really, really like this. It makes this corner so cozy. And it makes it its own like defined space because of where the desk is. So I'm able to have like my little plant over here. And I have some of my little stuffed animal guys. In my mind, this is like my own version of the Disney store, like Plush Mountain. So I can just come over here and be in this corner. And especially if I'm like working in here, but I don't want to sit at my desk. I think it's just super cozy. And speaking of working at my desk, that was a major goal of this whole like renovation, to set myself up for my new job since it is primarily remote. So this is my workspace. It's the same furniture I had before, but just a different layout. And I like that this little rug area gives it its own defined area. The next little area of the room is my kind of like content creation area. I'll record a lot of my like reels and TikToks in front of this clothing rack. So I still wanted to have a space like that I could do that. So I still have that same clothing rack, and I just moved it from previously from that wall, and I moved it over here. And there's still plenty of like floor room in front of it. So when I'm recording, I'll still be able to set up my camera from over here to do any like reels and TikToks. My closet area and those shelves up there pretty much stayed the same. It's a very small closet, so jump scare. It's very full, but I try to keep it as organized as possible. The closet itself is very full, and then I use this like canned goods rack that I got on Amazon for like purses and bags and bag charms. I have shoes up there, and then I also have shoes down here. This bin just keeps my extra hangers as well as like packing cubes and stuff like that. My suitcase I keep in our storage unit in our basement. And then this next little cubby is like my dressing area. So previously, with our previous setup, I had my dresser and these two pieces in our bedroom with our bed. So my closet was always in here, and my clothing rack was always in here, but then these were in the other room, as well as my jewelry for that matter. So this setup is a lot better for, you know, how I get dressed, and I have my mirror here. And I did reorganize this so that I could put my makeup on this top shelf instead of keeping it in like a separate makeup case. And I really, really love that. I always wanted to be able to do this. So that's finally like that. And then I put all my jewelry in this second drawer. other than the jewelry that hangs here. I have my pins up there. So it's like everything that belongs together or that I use like at the same time is in the same area, and I love that for me. So even though this project was way more work than I expected it to be, I'm super, super happy with how everything turned out. And projects like this are very fun to me, so I enjoyed it, but it was at the same time very exhausting. I don't know why I choose really exhausting hobbies. Like I feel like Disney parks and like baking and like organizing, they're all like very taxing hobbies. So I don't know why I choose that for myself as my way to relax, but that is something to unpack at another time. But thank you so much for watching and keeping me kind of accountable to get this project done by the end of the week. So I hope it was captured in a way that was kind of satisfying to watch as it was to do. And yeah, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And I would be so appreciative if you should decide to subscribe, and I'll see you real soon.